Would you take a chance on this solid wood furniture find? Because I did, and I'm flipping this small mahogany buffet into something beautiful. I picked it up for just $25, and even though it needed work, the solid wood made it totally worth it. I started by taking off all the hardware, then grabbed my carbide scraper to remove the first layer of finish. Very satisfying as always. After that, I used my orbital sander to smooth things out, but there were a lot of dings and holes to repair. For the small one, I used the red Bondo glazing putty. For the deeper spots, I went with 2-part hardening Bondo. The biggest challenge? These 2 big holes where the mirror supports used to be. I planned to cut wood to fill them, but without a table saw, my first attempt was too big, and I couldn't shave it down easily. The next piece fit, but it was too thin and tricky to secure. I did ultimately manage to get one side fixed with the screw driven into the wood. For the other side, I built a makeshift form and filled it in with 2-part Bondo. I did it in a couple of layers and let it fully dry in between each. I also used it to fill in the cracks around the wood block on the other hole. Then it was back to sanding. The sides were scuff sanded, and I smoothed out the top and drawers, starting with an 80 grit and finishing with 220. This mahogany buffet is already looking so much better, and I'm just getting started, really. In part 2 of this flip, I'm showing you my best tips and tricks for flipping furniture, especially when working with old mahogany, Bondo repairs, and that bold 2-tone finish I like. If you saw part 1, I tested out a new strategy, filling in those gaping holes left behind by the mirror supports. I also sanded everything down and filled in all the dents and grooves with 2-part hardening Bondo. And now it's time to transform it. Because this was mahogany and I've been burned by bleed through before, I started with primer even though I was using a dark color. Trust me, mahogany doesn't play nice. I thinned the primer with a bit of water for a nice even spray. After the first coat of primer, I sanded it down and sprayed my first coat of black. This isn't just black though, it's moody with a hint of midnight blue. So rich. I protected the top using a little tape and a makeshift cardboard shield. Then I hit all the sides, front, and spindles with black twice, sanding between coats for that silky smooth finish. Next, I mixed some polyacrylic with leftover black paint and did 2 more coats. This protects the finish and gives it that subtle satin sheen that really makes a piece feel luxe. Now for the wood top. I used a pre-stain wood conditioner, super important with old wood like this to help the stain apply evenly and avoid blotching. Then I added my first coat of walnut-colored stain. It was already starting to come to life. But here comes the tricky part, camouflaging those massive Bondo repairs. I started by applying a darker base layer to the light areas, then slowly added color variations to mimic that deep, natural mahogany, grain undertones and all. I sealed it with a light spritz of shellac so the next coat of stain wouldn't muddy the layers I had just built. It's not a perfect match, but considering how big those repairs were and knowing I'd add more stain and poly, I figured it would pass muster, and it did. Once that dried, I went in with a second layer of the walnut stain, applying it all across the top and the drawers, wiping it down and letting it dry. I originally used polyurethane on the top, but I hated the finish. It was sticky, uneven, and just not it. So I hand sanded it back down. Then I went in with my tried and true polyacrylic. It goes on smooth as glass, sands beautifully, and after a final light sanding, I gave it 1 second coat. And wow, even I was shocked. That warm, rich top with those streaks of grain paired with that moody black, stunning. I cleaned the original hardware and added a little gold rub and buff to bring some life to it. So here she is, refinished, restored, and totally reimagined. From beat-up buffet to a bold, elegant statement piece. My name is Meg, and I show you practical tips for refinishing and flipping furniture. Be sure to hit the follow button for more.